living under liberal democratic government. That is what the general acceptance. We displaced pro-fascistic government and replaced it with this government of liberals. As leftists, we don't agree totally with the program of the government, but we believe the masses benefit by overthrowing Mahinda's fascistic chauvinist regime. But there are problems. For example, still the land of the Tamil people occupied by the military has not been handed over. That process has not been completed. Armed forces leaders, they say, for security reasons, they can't give some of the lands. And this has been saying for a long period. None of the Tamil leaders have demanded everything. They have said the armed forces need some land for security reasons, for enhancing the security positions. We are prepared to discuss and give back land. But that has to be done immediately, and rest of the land should be given. None of the land which is utilizable for, particularly for agriculture, because in so many areas, very rich agricultural land are being occupied by the Tamil military in the past period. And they have been using it not for military purposes, but for doing agricultural work or animal husbandry work. So that cannot be acceptable. And the military should confine themselves to military and security and give back the land of the people. So that has to be accomplished immediately. Both the Prime Minister and the President have agreed to that, and they have consented. They have said to the Tamil leaders that they will give land belong to the people back to them. And also even the state land will come under the provincial council, and that will handle the redistribution of allocations. And also the government will have to go to provincial leadership to get an allocation of the government land. That is the accepted principle. We believe that this will be executed in the short time. Then there is a demand that Mahinda Rajapaksa should be given what is it? Fireproof.
Bloodproof. No? Bloodproof.
Bulletproof. That he has to be given bulletproof vehicle. Now, actually, when this person in power, we were hiding and we were in need of bulletproof vehicles to travel around, because we didn't know when they will attack us. And he had been overthrown. And he was overthrown because he was, in his history of killings, history of attack of others, like Lasanta, like the Pradeep Eknaligod, Abjituin, and Raviraj. All these people were killed in this period. And we strongly protest that a new power be given to this particular fascistic leader, enhance his power with military units and so on, because we are not sure how they will be used. In fact, when I returned from England in 2010, after addressing the commemoration meeting of Tamils, thousands of people listened to that, and that speech has been circulated for a long period. And it has been a historic speech which attracted so many people, and they thought that there are singular leaders who are prepared to defend the rights of the Tamil people, and that became a turning point in the history that people started thinking of living together. And now, because I made this speech, they were prepared to kill me, and Mahinda Rajapaksa and Sarath Gunarathne is responsible for that. They wanted to put petrol and burn my vehicle on my way from airport to Colombo. Fortunately, I changed the vehicle and they smashed up the vehicle, and finding that I was not there, they left it at that. And all investigation came to nothing because they suppressed the truth. But I know that Mahinda Rajapaksa organized this action with Sarath Gunarathne. So if Mahinda Rajapaksa needs a bulletproof vehicle in this society where terrorism has been ruled out and only the fascistic terror is free to go about, I need a vehicle too. I should demand a vehicle from the government for my security. This is actually, as far as we are concerned, it's a joke that fascistic leader who was responsible for so many illegal activities asking a bulletproof vehicle for his existence. He should be given protection, of course, but protection should be confined to the limits of the fight against fascism. Then there are people who are demanding inquiry for Sobhita Thera, saying that they feel some kind of outside power has intervened. Sobhita Thera went to Singapore. It is very unlikely he has demanded himself. Reverend Sobhita never believed in going abroad. He was very much satisfied with the medical support he got while he was here. And if some people have persuaded him to go to Singapore and he died of some other mysterious condition, then the responsibility is that fascistic leaders who hatched a plot against him. And therefore, if somebody wants to have an inquiry, we will support. We have been asking for an inquiry at the beginning, only others have not taken it seriously. We expect inquiry, proper inquiry be done and see how and who influenced him to go to Singapore and get into this debacle. Then Kumar Gunarathne, today is the last day for his the case. We think this is unacceptable. A political leader has been kept in prison just because he has returned without a visa to the safe his own country, Sri Lanka. This should have been politically settled and should have been given his right to stay here and campaign. Because I don't think anybody should be scared of campaigns and political campaigns. Of course, we don't support the views of Kumar Gunarathne. He doesn't accept the right of self-determination of Tamils and the democratic rights of the state workers. So therefore, we are not agreeable to their political programs, but nevertheless, they should have the right to do politics here. Then the case of paddy market. Problem of paddy production in Sri Lanka is that it's very costly. Why is it costly? It is because of this use of artificial fertilizers and chemical other inputs. These are very costly, and the machines that are used also very costly. And therefore, our paddy seems to be very costly compared to several other countries. And what is the gain? We have got a complete, we are satisfied, our market is satisfied with local production. We have enough to feed ourselves. But still, because of the price of the paddy, people go for other things and also for buying flour. But the flour, eating bread is a tradition among the Tamil people in the state area. So therefore, they will not change the habit by increasing the price of the bread and or reducing the price of rice, which they are not used to for a long period. And therefore, we don't agree to the suggestion that increasing the price of bread is helpful to bring down the prices of paddy or increase the consumption of rice. Then the question of Malabe medical faculty. Now this has become a joke because the government is pressed to take over the Malabe medical faculty and make it a government run medical faculty. This is exactly what the parents of this youth wanted. What they do is, in the last case, Ragama case, they start the medical faculty, private medical faculty, for their children who are not at the top of the level of gaining entrance to the universities. There is such a large number of people who got A passes in the advanced level who are qualified to enter but some of these people who have got into the private medical faculty have only the ordinary passes. So the idea that the medical faculty should be nationalized and that these students should become government students in the government faculty is an extra generous offering to these students over and above so many students who have got in the bio section A passes for all 3 subjects, so all 4 subjects as the year concerned. So, but still they become get into a medical faculty, jumping over so many others, and they get free education through that. So how can you justify that? We say, if they have started the medical faculty, private medical faculty, let it be private medical faculty. And if the standard is low, government should press the investors to increase the investments. And they can be offered government loan, if necessary, to substantiate and then improve the conditions and the teaching of the private medical faculty. That has to be done. The government responsibility to press the people to improve it and make it a proper medical faculty, not to take over the burden and take over the students who are in the merit order are very low down, and make injustice to the students who have to be waiting for in the queue. So we believe that the suggestion that it should be nationalized can come every 2 years. Now Ragama, they got into the medical faculty, then they became again government students and they went to the government sector, just passing over, jumping over the shoulders of so many students. Again, they have done they have started the medical faculty, then again they are asking it to be nationalized, and they will again get 200-300 students into the government education, free education by creating this problem. Can this go on? So therefore something has to be done, and clear indication. And there is no argument to say that medical education cannot be done in the private sector, because private sector in the present situation, they are carrying on engineering education, the accounts education, management education, and various subjects. These are taught in private universities or connected universities, and therefore all other subjects are available for prices in the private sector. The medical faculty also, they can have it, but the standard of that faculty has to be maintained according to the regulations, and that has to be implemented by the government.
You mentioned about the Kandy National Hospital, some money for some money. Kandy National Hospital.
Yes, that is very important.
బాగుంది